Hey team, welcome to day one of construction 10. Today we're going to go through a shop safety scavenger hunt. So you hopefully have found the document that you have to fill in. There's just some fill in the blanks on the shop safety scavenger hunt. We're going to take you on a tour of the shop. We're going to let you in on some of the names of the safety items in the shop, how many there are and where to find them, and that's what you have to fill on your sheet. You can then upload that document to D2L and we'll get you assessed for that. So let's get started on our shop safety scavenger hunt. So the first item we have here are shop coats or aprons. These things are going to protect your clothes from dust and spills and whatnot, and they are found in the hallway to CTS. So we've got our hallway that goes into our shop, and we've got our shop coats here. We don't care how many there are, there's enough. Okay, so the next item on our list is going to protect your eyes in the shop. We've got safety glasses. They're here in the cubby holes. Same place, we've got our hallway here, and we've got two different types of safety glasses. We got the kind that go over top of your glasses, and we have the simple kind, just the standard safety glasses. As soon as you head into the shop, we're going to be wearing those. Once again, those are found in the hallway. We have a sink here. The sink is foot activated, and we've got a couple different kinds of soap. Some basic hand soap for washing dust off your hands, and then we've got some heavier stuff for the grease and oil from the metal shop. And once again, that's found here in the hallway to our CTS shops. The next item on our list is the emergency stop switch. This will turn off all the power to the shop, and we've got one located by the main door right beside the phone. We've got another emergency stop switch number 2 located by the south exit doors that go into the metal shop. And our emergency stop switch number 3 is located here beside the wood storage and finishing room. These stops are only to be used in case of an emergency. We don't want to turn off the power while somebody's working unless there's an emergency, because a machine that's slowing down while somebody's using it can be very dangerous. This tool here is the eye wash station. It's located with the sink. Simply put the two nozzles up to your eyes, and then you're going to hit the on switch, and that's going to flush the dust or whatever is in your eyes out. That's located, once again, we're back in the CTS hallway that accesses the shops. So we have a couple of fire extinguishers here in the shop. The acronym for a fire extinguisher for its use is PASS, P-A-S-S. We're going to pull the pin, we're going to aim the nozzle at the base of the fire, and we're going to sweep it, squeeze the lever, and then we're going to sweep the fire extinguisher over the fire back and forth. These are ABC fire extinguishers, so they cover wood, paper, electrical fires, as well as grease and oil fires. And we've got 3 of them in the shop. So our second fire extinguisher is located by the south exit. And we do have a third fire extinguisher located beside the safety glasses. So to call for emergency help, we are going to use this phone here, and the number we're going to call is 555 in case of an emergency. In an emergency situation only, we're going to dial 555. The call goes directly down to the office, and all the office staff there will stop, freeze, they'll stop what they're doing, and they'll answer that phone. And the reason for that is they have specific access to a school-specific ambulance and clinic to get us help even faster than dialing 911. So if I'm busy in case of an emergency, I may ask you to go to the phone, dial 555, and just let the office staff know that we need somebody down here in the wood shop. So we have an evacuation route map here. It's located right beside the entrance door, and our primary exit route is going to be out the back doors towards our metal shop. Our secondary exit route is going to be out this door and out into the sports field at the back of the school, where we're going to stand at least 100 meters away from the school. So this map again is found directly beside the entrance door to the wood shop. So for our next item on the list, we're actually going to leave the wood shop. We're going to go into the metal shop. This is our primary evacuation route out these doors here. And as we leave the metal shop, directly to our left is a fire alarm pole. So sort of covered by a mask there. This fire alarm pull is going to be pulled only in case of an uncontrolled fire that we can't put out with a fire extinguisher. Again, that's located just outside our primary exit route's southern metal shop doors. The next item on our list are our start and stop buttons for our dust collection. So if I push the green button, it's going to fire up the dust collection. Stop button, it's going to stop it. That's going to allow all the dust to get collected up all the pipes and hoses that you see in the shop so that we don't get dust built up inside of our machines. Make sure you don't hit this button by accident. So where do we go during a lockdown? We find the green lock. It's beside the wood storage finishing room. We're gonna sit on the floor right here. Now during a lockdown, there's not gonna be any talking, there's not gonna be any movement. We're just gonna sit on the floor, we're gonna stay nice and low, and we're gonna stay off of our phones. You don't wanna be Insta-Google tweet facing during a lockdown because we might be notifying somebody we don't wanna know where we are at that time, especially on social media. To clean the air in the shop and to filter the dust, we have an air cleaner on the ceiling. It's on the ceiling in the middle of our shop, and we've got a remote to turn that on to keep the air nice and clean. So the last item we have on our list are blade guards. These blade guards are going to keep our hands from touching the blades of the power tools. We have one blade guard on each miter saw, which brings our total to 2 so far. We have blade guards on both of our table saws, which brings our total to 4. And we have blade guards on our band saws. Maybe you're familiar with the band saw from use in junior high. So that brings our total to 6 with our 2 band saws. 6 blade guards. So the last step of your shop safety scavenger hunt is to find a tool on your own. So maybe you recognize some of the tools on this wall. We've got some saws, we've got some hammers, some chisels, some files, and each of those we're going to go over more during our tool identification lesson that's coming up on D2L. So for now, make sure your sheet is entirely filled out. Make sure that you submit it to the Dropbox on D2L, and we'll move on.